And now a few words from our best man.
First of all, can we give one more round of applause to Caroline? That was beautiful. Come on. Beautiful. It was. So, mine is going to be less beautiful. Just let's start off with that. There's going to be a lot less beauty and tears, so that was great. Now we're shifting gears. Who's ready to have a good time? Yeah! All right, we excited? Come on! All right, you want to know why I'm excited? Somebody asked me, why am I excited? First of all, you guys are very nice. Thank you for asking. You guys are very sweet and caring. I know, this is nice. I'm excited because of this stud muffin right over here. Look at him. This is amazing. I'm so happy. I have so many things to say. We're gonna have a good time. Let's get into it, right? All right, you ready to have some fun? All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm Zach, like I said, older brother of that juicy potato right over there. And I'm up here to give a toast. Now, I do want to be careful using the word toast because Sam will start drooling.
Get it?
And as you can see, he's not wearing his bib tonight, so definitely could be a bit of a mess if I'm not careful. And by the way, if you saw a bib on their wedding registry and thought it was for their future kids, it wasn't. It was for Sam. Oh man, I'm not even sure you know what a wedding toast is. Do you know? I think you're just visualizing the breakfast food right now. I think I'm one big toast to you right now. I could be wrong, but I don't. Don't worry, we'll get you some toast later. Don't worry, buddy. Having a younger brother is like having a best friend. If that best friend's sole purpose in life was to embarrass you. Having a younger brother is like having a best friend if that best friend hated wearing clothes so much that he walked over to his neighbor's house and knocked on the door in his diaper. Nice. And that was only last year. Weirdest Halloween costume I've ever seen, by the way. It was a little inappropriate, I thought. But, having a younger brother is like having a best friend if that best friend thought it'd be funny to pants you with your own mother in the room. For the record, was not funny. Just want to point that. Okay, all right. When we were little kids, we were at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and we were standing in the front area of the restaurant waiting to be seated by the hostess. And I remember seeing Sam just kind of wander off. I was like, oh, wherever he's going. A minute later, I look back over again, and I see that he now has a chicken wing in his hand. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Wonder where he got that. I think you guys know where this is going. We had just gotten to the restaurant. We didn't have our table yet. That was not our chicken wing. Apparently, Sam had spotted a table full of food on it. The people already left. No one cleaned it up yet. So that obviously meant it was snack time for Sam. Yeah. I mean, it does make sense if you really think about it. Sam's spirit animal is a hybrid of a vulture and a shockingly obese pig. Okay, full disclosure, I did make up one part of that story. We were not children when this happened. It's true. 7.5 months ago. Jordan, God, you remember this, right? This is real. I tell you to say this. If he walks up to your table later and is acting all chatty and friendly and welcoming, you know why he's there. You do. Protect your plate with your life, because he's coming after it. All right, okay. Having a younger brother is like having a best friend if that best friend thought it'd be funny to take a 5-inch piece of dead skin that he peeled off his foot and put it on your pillow. Yeah, you remember that one? Yeah, that was fun, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Sam's always had a fear of sharks, and being the kind, loving, sweet, compassionate, empathetic older brother that I am, I, of course, took full advantage of that. I would pull up a picture of a shark on my phone and go, hey, Sam, check this out. And then I'd bite him. Teach him to put dead skin on my pillow. I just don't understand how someone who lives on dry land can be afraid of something that doesn't have legs and cannot survive on land. If sharks had legs, this would be a very different conversation. But I've yet to see a picture of a shark wearing a pair of khakis. Alright, I don't know. I I was curious about it one day, so I asked him why he's so scared of sharks. He was like, dude, they kill people. Right? That's very sad, of course. Terrible. But statistically, I looked it up, and statistically, he's twice as likely to get killed by a vending machine falling on him than by a shark. So if he's scared of sharks, twice as likely. If he's scared of sharks, he should be terrified of vending machines. Ironically, if you look at him, you go, I don't think he's scared of vending machines. I think he loves vending machines. I think if we're being honest, we're all pretty surprised that he didn't pick a vending machine to be his best man. Because look, I can give a mean shoulder massage, but if you try to get a snack out of me, it ain't gonna happen. You could press all of my buttons. The only thing that would do is make me giggle. Giggle. That said that weird. Make me giggle. Dang it. Having a younger brother is like having a best friend. If that best friend, let me try that one again. We're having fun. I'm running too fast here. Okay. Having a younger brother is like having a best friend. If that best friend would pick his nose, and then when he asked him to wash his hands, he wouldn't. He would just stare at you. Like a Mexican standoff, but with boogers. Yeah. See, most kids, here's the thing, most kids had fidget toys that they bought from the store, but Sam was such an entrepreneurial kid that he actually manufactured his own. Right here. Yeah. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't shake his hand later. But maybe consider washing your hands after. I don't know. It might save your life. I'm just could be. Having a younger brother is like having a best friend. If that best friend saw you lying on the floor with your eyes closed and thought it'd be funny to kiss you on the lips. For the record, #MeToo. Thank you. Because I definitely did not consent to that. Me and Sam had a spurt a few years back where we played a lot of ping pong together. We both absolutely loved it. We had so much fun. There's just something about holding a paddle in your hand and just crushing it. I don't know where our love for the game came from, if it's like in our blood, like a generational thing. Our father, where's Dad? Our father was never much of a ping pong player. He was more known for his legendary paddle work when it came to Sam's rear end. So, as much as me and Sam loved playing together, we also were both very competitive. So inevitably, when one of us would lose, paddles were thrown. And if you're wondering if you can shatter a ping pong paddle, you can. We've checked. Many times. I remember one day specifically we were playing together, and it was a close match that I pulled out in the end, and I won. And Sam was so enraged by this loss that he charged over to the couch and picked it up. And just so you know, this was not something small like an ottoman or a beanbag. This was the kind of couch you could get a solid 8 hours, run a marathon, and then just, I'm gonna take that again. Dang it,
Redo it!
Yeah. This is the kind of couch you could get a solid 8 hours, wake up the next day, and then run a marathon up a mountain. That's the kind of couch. There it is. So he's just standing there holding the couch with his bare hands. But to his credit, he just stood there. He took a second, he composed himself, and then just gently placed the couch back down on the ground and went on with his day. I know. Nana, can you believe that? I couldn't believe it. Unbelievable. I mean, I was absolutely flabbergasted. I was. I could not believe it. He had the opportunity to throw a couch at me. And he didn't. And that's when I knew. My little brother was growing up. Let's see, Elizabeth. I have. Okay. Listen, we're changing here a little bit. We're still talking about Sam, but I have some advice for you. You should know that Sam's the kind of guy where if you're making him toast and you accidentally burn it, he's not going to care. You could put mustard, mayonnaise, horseradish, toothpaste, packing peanuts, cat food, deodorant, tree bark, and a light sprinkling of dandruff on that burnt toast, and he still wouldn't care. It's actually one of the things I admire most about Sam. Other than his nose, he's not really a picky guy. And I appreciate that about him. So, point is, Elizabeth, feel free to burn his toast. You're welcome, Sam. Actually, I met Elizabeth many years ago, actually a few months before Sam even met her. I think, so I was filming some interviews for Trinity Christian Academy, and Elizabeth was, I think, in 8th grade at the time, at something like that, and you were one of the students being interviewed. And I remember out of all the people we interviewed, I specifically remember thinking, man, this girl's hilarious. Like, top-notch writing, humor, very sarcastic, just like making me giggle behind the camera. I was like, just really funny. And so it turns out I was right, and I think Sam agrees too. You're pretty awesome. So, yeah. So round of applause. Come on, Elizabeth. She's amazing. Having a younger brother is like having a best friend. Okay, all right. There's no punchline on that one. The truth is, having a younger brother is actually like having a best friend. It really is. Yeah, it is. Okay, are you ready for some sincerity? Can you handle this now? Well, I apologize in advance, but it's happening anyways. I love you, buddy. I'm extremely proud of the man that you've become. I really do admire your courage and your unflinching, unrelenting fervor for the truth. And yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds for you guys as you take on the world together. Wow, we got through it. That was so boring. Oh, good. The one speaking and I almost fell asleep. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Okay, I think it's officially toast o'clock. Let's end this. So yeah, get those glasses up and ready. We're going to do this. It's time for the clinkety clink portion. But before we start toasting, I have something special for Sam to toast with.
No.
Tell the people what it is.
We got some toast here.
Now that's a way to open the dance floor right there. All right, folks. So I should also do this as well. Okay, here we go. To the loving union of Sam and Elizabeth, to avoiding falling vending machines, and of course to toast. Cheers, everybody.
As the older brother of that juicy potato.